Yo, 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 what up? Mr. Z Nation, aka Savage Armor June Giraffe, coming at you with an interesting update. So, I've been gone for the umpteenth million time. I mean, I'm starting to feel like Corey Kenshin, to be honest. But anyway, I've been gone for a while. And it was for a good reason. Do not get me wrong. I haven't really been posting on the page that often, which I definitely need to start doing, which I am going to start doing. This is more than like a New Year's Revolution, by the way. This is actually like legitimate what I'm going to start doing. I have been trying my best to focus on Chara Expo, and that's just not going well. I will admit that. It's not going well. I am stressing the fuck out about it, but it's whatever. Another reason I haven't really been responding to anybody on my page, and again, a heads up, I am so sorry. Like, especially when I figured out that there's like a few that I definitely needed to respond to, and I didn't in time. Technically, it's not really my fault. Like, it should be my fault because, I didn't really check the page that often, because I'm gonna be real, sometimes I kind of notice that nobody really comments on my thing anyway, so at the end of the day it's like I don't really have that much motivation to really check it out, even though I definitely need to be checking it as often as possible. Second, Facebook has been fucking up with notifications. I've kind of noticed, like, there will be times where I'll get notifications for stuff, but then there will be other times where I will try to get like notifications, or I won't get notifications for nothing at all, and it won't come up until like maybe a day later or so. It's weird. It'll even do like this thing where it will say that I have like a shit ton of notifications, but when I go to the thing, nothing pops up. It's just the exact same, previous notifications that I had. So I'm definitely trying to get that fixed. I'm definitely trying to get like some other stuff fixed as well. I honestly want to go back to making memes, but I've been hella like tired lately. Basically part of this is because my schedule majorly changed, and I feel like ever since my schedule changed, I have not known what the fuck has been going on lately. I mean, I'll be real with you. There was a couple of times where I didn't even. There was a couple of times where I was so dead tired that I didn't even remember what day it was. Like, that's how tired I've been. Very, 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 very tired. Basically, down in the grapevine, I guess I want to say, like, I've been doing this new job, and this new job is a graveyard shift, and I'll be real with you, I never done graveyard shift before. Now originally I thought I could handle it because I'm always staying up like late at night anyway, like deck building and doing all this other stuff, which I do need to stop doing, like late night deck building, and I'll give you a reason why in a minute. But I've been doing that, like staying up doing nothing, and I thought I was like, okay, I'm doing graveyard shift, I'm usually up at night anyway, this ain't gonna really hurt me. Nah, nigga, nah. I was so completely wrong, so completely tired out, and it's weird. There has been like a couple of days where I've done like the graveyard shift and never went to sleep, so I would just be up the whole day, and then like the next day I'm literally in bed for most of the day. It's retarded. But I'm trying to fix all that out. I'm starting to get used to it, like little by little, and I think that was some of the reasons why I never knew why when I'm like asleep or whatnot or anything else like that. But honestly, like overall, what I'm trying to say is after Chara Expo, I'm definitely getting back to the memes. I'm definitely getting back to doing videos. I have like maybe like 5 videos in queue right now that I need to stop being lazy and actually start editing and whatnot. I have like a couple of discussion videos, like a few things I actually wanted to do. This major thing I wanted to do, I've been thinking about while I was at the job. I basically wanted to do this thing called the Haters Guide, and basically it's just my way of doing like a review of everything that happened in Vanguard in 2019. Where I got this idea from was watching one of my recently favorite YouTubers. Not as a recent though, but like of this year. It's this YouTuber called Urinating Tree. It's a weird fucking name, but basically what he does is he basically does like videos mainly on football, but like he does like a bunch of other sports. Like I've seen that he did like a hockey one, he does basketball and baseball, but like I think his major focus is football, because that's where he uploads the most, is like during football season. But anyway, before each season of like a sport comes out, he does this thing called the Haters Guide. And basically the Haters Guide is basically his predictions of what's going to happen to everything else, you know, what's going to happen with each team, what the result was of last year, what they look like during the preseason and all that. And it's basically his predictions of what the team is going to look like, or what the team needs to do in order to become, you know, better. So I decided that I was going to do something similar to that. I might not call it the Haters Guide. I think that's kind of like cheating it out a little bit though. But I wanted to do something similar to that with all the Vanguard clans. I'm not going to do all the clans at once. I want to do it probably by like nation. But outside of that, you know, I'm trying something new. I want to try something new besides like rants and all this other stuff. I also want to do like a few what's his face? I wanted to do like a few deck profiles as well, and a couple of other stuff. I even wanted to start doing my own skits. I've recently started getting to know my camera more, so I'm just trying to figure out how you do like those little formats of how some people are doing skits where like they're playing, it's like one person playing like different people or whatnot. I guess if I had to give a prime example, it would be something like Celeb City or Long Beach Griffey or Mighty Keith or something like that. You know, people like that. I want to do like skits similar to that, but like with Vanguard, because honestly, I don't think there's really like enough. And this was actually one of the major reasons why I wanted to make my channel. I don't think there's like really enough quote-unquote fun videos for Vanguard. Like, I see like a few fun ones for like Magic. I see like a few fun ones for like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the other stuff. I never see it for Vanguard. I never really see anybody branch from Vanguard besides like fight videos or deck profiles, or you know, or discussion videos and stuff like that. I haven't really seen anybody, you know, branch out about it. You know, I like doing those things too, but I also do want to see like more parodies from, you know, in the Vanguard universe and stuff like that. I have seen like there was a few people who did like the Abridged series, which it was okay. I really want to say it was bad though, but it's pretty good to see something, you know, branched out, as I'll say. But anyway, on to the major discussion that I wanted to talk about this video. I am attending Chara Expo, usually because, you know, California regionals. I'm always going through any type of California regionals. I'm always there to win, even though I know for sure that's not going to happen, but it's whatever. I like, you know, overall, I just want to like play some games. I want to like try to see how far I can get into a tournament and whatnot. So, what deck am I going to play this time in this year? I'm still debating on premium format, and I literally have like less than 12 hours to figure out what I'm going to do for premium. Standard is really between Mega Colony and Nubatama, but I'm starting to go. I feel confident enough to go into Mega Colony, only for a couple of reasons. I did go with Mega Colony last year, and I feel like if I didn't do a couple of misplays, I probably would have got farther than I did. But I did pretty decent last Chara Expo with Mega Colony, despite Mega Colony not being in like the best state. To give a prime example of how Mega Colony was around that time at Chara Expo, last year's Chara Expo, the main clans was like Murakumo, OTT, Kagero. I kind of want to say Shadow Paladins and whatnot, and maybe like one more that I'm not thinking of at the moment. Oh, Gold Paladins. No, not Gold Paladins, not Gold Paladins, not Gold Paladins. No. Let me rephrase that. Not Gold Paladins. I think that was about it because Chara Expo last year wasn't on December. Yeah, actually, it was before the ultra rare set. So yeah, and the way that Mega Colony was that it was never a good clan, it was never a bad clan. It was in the middle. It was solidly in the middle because it was like it's not weak enough to get traumatized by like the clans that was topping at the time, but it wasn't weak enough to get it wasn't strong enough to completely destroy them. Like it was basically just one of those things where if I played like my cards correctly, or if I did the correct move, and if I did something interesting, then I would actually be like low-key victorious on it. What I didn't put to mind is the reaction of playing Mega Colony at that tournament. One thing I've realized, and one thing that everybody said after I played them, they said that they have never played Mega Colony before, and that got me thinking. If I took more of an advantage of Mega Colony being the quote-unquote surprise, I get element of surprise, I feel like I probably would have got a little bit more farther than I did. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to make it that far, but I feel like I would have made it a little bit further if I actually made Mega Colony like that type of clan where not everybody was really familiar with it, and people probably would have struggled because of it. Because another thing was a lot of people didn't see the antlion combo coming, so that's another thing to look forward to. So, I'm gonna give a little spoiler right now. I'm not playing antlion in my standard build. More likely my premium build, but I've cut out antlion in my standard build, and I am going to do a deck profile shortly after Chara Expo is ending. So I want to say like sometime next week, expecting like a deck profile for like Mega Colony. It's not the best, but it's something that I tried to work with, and if I get far enough, I get far enough. If I don't, I don't. However, with now, I need to stop saying but anyway, with now, I feel like that Mega Colony is still like a little bit fresh enough where it hasn't got super power crept by Infinity Cradle, and I do feel like that damn it, I said it again. I feel like that I can do pretty decent and I can go very far if I can figure out how to go against its worst matchups, and which is being the meta. If I can figure out how not to what would be like the best thing to say? Oh, if I can figure out how to counteract with the meta, like counteract with Yuga, counteract with Lukier or Mordred, or let's even say what will be Narakami, or even Gold Paladins or whatever. I feel like that I have a chance. But here is the major issue. The major issue, in my honest opinion, is that I haven't went against all of the meta long enough. I haven't went against the meta long enough to know exactly what to do. I have seen a lot of videos played with stuff from the meta, so I know kind of sort of what to expect, but I don't necessarily have a clear on strategy on what to do to plan A, how to counteract it with plan B, and how to steal the game with plan C. I haven't really came up with, let's say, something. I haven't came up with a solid plan to know what to do against those particular clans, because I haven't really been playing those particular clans lately. I want to say part of this is not me going to other locals and just staying into like the one that I'm in right now. And I'm gonna be real with you, like the locals I normally go to, I'm not gonna say that like all of them are like more casual based, but a lot of them don't really play like the quote unquote meta like that. Like every player that used to go to that particular locals that plays the meta pretty much dropped out the game in a way. And we do have like a couple of people who play meta here and there, but for some reason the locals are starting to become more buddy fightish, so I guess that's another part of the reason. Then there's Shadow Paladins, which actually I'm doing a rant on Shadow Paladins actually, and it's not to push Shadow Paladins down. It's more of an issue I have with Shadow Paladins financial wise, and I'm gonna also upload that sometime like this week too. But with Shadow Paladins, on the other hand, I've noticed this thing where where everybody who's at my locals is playing Shadow Paladins. They're all budget players. They don't necessarily put everything into it, and it's like they want to play Mordred Phantom, but like Mordred Phantom is just very fucking expensive, and because of that they don't have all the pieces. They're not playing it at its full potential, so when I beat it, I'm not really seeing like a quote unquote victory or whatever. I'm just being like, okay, I beat it, whatever. But if I was to face Mordred Phantom at like a tournament, I'm declaring now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm gonna be real with you on that, and that's because again, nobody has really put like super effort into making that deck, especially because of how expensive it is. Then, outside of that, I've played like all the other meta clans. Like I played Hyuga, I played Lukier, I played Narukami and all the other stuff. I want to say that Hyuga, in my Hyuga matchup, is kind of more 50-50. My Lukier matchup is kind of okay. I have a little bit of confidence in my Narukami matchup, but I'm not like really promising like I can instantly get the win or whatnot. But it's all over the place. I actually wanted to go quickly, clan by clan, what I think that I can do, like the overall outcome with my Mega Colony deck. On the other hand, I did say I also was thinking about playing Nubatama, and with Nubatama, what I have the advantage of is getting rid of my opponent's hand and playing more of a super control game. However, the reason why I'm not going in with Nubatama is because two things has been happening to me lately as a playing this clan. The first thing is I'm not drawn into my actual combo pieces fast enough. Maybe this is because I need to spend more time and probably reconstruct the deck as it is, but I have been going through like some of like the builds that Japan has been using and whatnot, and they have been working very well at times though, but at other times not so well. And it's like I get the combo pieces, but it's sometimes too little too late. And especially one of my more recent matches, I did like 3 matches with like against DI, and I could have won that match. And the reason why I didn't was because of 2 reasons. One, I didn't really get into my combo pieces, and when I finally did, it was just too late. I didn't really have nothing to interact, and everything I was trying to do just didn't fall like too well, and didn't go into my favor. The second thing is I did a few misplays, and I noticed that I did like a lot of misplays, and I don't really notice the misplays until after the match is over and I lost it. You know, the moment I lose the match, and you know, I go through like play by play, and there was a play I could have definitely done that even if I didn't win the game, it probably would have made a huge difference. And honestly, I don't really want to go into the tournament and make like a major misplay costing me the match. I really don't want to do that. I feel like a lot more comfortable piloting Mega Colony, and because of that, I feel like I'm just going to go with that particular deck. Nubatama, on the other hand, as much as I want to use it in the tournament, as much as I want to like make my opponent lose all the cards in their hand, I just can't do it. I just can't. You know, I really want to, and I really want to do, you know, all the like those dumbass plays though, but I just can't see myself going into a tournament using Nubatama, ripping my opponent's hand to 4, bouncing back my opponent's hand, making them discard cards, and still fucking lose. I cannot deal with that. You know, I really don't want to go into the tournament, lose the match because of it, and get all salty and shit like that. I don't want to see myself as a salty player during like a tournament matchup. And honestly, I don't know. I can't really say that even if I go in with like Mega Connie, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to easily win because I'm going in with it. No, I just feel a lot more comfortable playing it. And even though I feel like that Nubatama itself is, I'm going to be real with you, it's a very bad matchup. I still feel confident. So I'm going to quickly go by each clan, and I'm going to basically give my opinion on it real quick. You know, basically say, oh yeah, I can beat this clan, I can't beat this clan, do whatever. Real quickly, Royal Paladin, for a prime example, I can whip that clan's ass against a lot of shit. I'm gonna be real with you on that. No offense to Royal Paladin players, but Gansalot, it just doesn't throw enough firepower for me to really be concerned about anything. It's like, if I have the PGs in hand, I'm a PG your ass. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be real with you on that. I'm gonna just do that. I haven't really seen anybody play Royal Paladins in premium, so I can't really say shit. Nubatama, let's be real, you're taking that L. I'm sorry. I feel like that Nubatama could 100% like KO Royal Paladins in both formats very easily. I'm not even gonna go through that. Mega Colony, yeah, there might be a fight here and there, but I feel like Mega Colony could definitely take them on. Shadow Paladins, that's kind of sort of like a 50-50. Like I said before, I haven't really went against Mordred Phantom like that, so honestly, I can't really necessarily give like my whole opinion on it. However, premium format, I'ma just say fuck Mordred, moving on. Gold Paladins, I'ma just say fuck Ezel in both formats. I'm sorry, but like early game, I'ma get the grade 3 faster than everybody else. In my opinion, is just bullshit. Superior writing to like a higher grade before anybody else, I'ma just say it's bullshit. And even though there's like clans that are stronger than it, I'ma just still call it bullshit just because you instantly have the advantage of it. And the fact that XL2 could basically give back all your resources just makes me hate it more. As far as the matchups go, Mega Colony, I think it literally depends on how many grade 3s I have in hand. If I have too many grade 3s in hand, I'm taking the L. If I don't, then I have a chance. With Nubatama, I feel like that if I can get to my grade 3, I know I'm not going to get to my grade 3 first, but if I get to my grade 3 and I have those combo pieces, their ass is whooped. Let's be real. Putting all them cards back in their hand with Hanzo, only to you know, put them back in the hand with Hanzo, only the next turn Jammy Congo their ass and like use the bird and shit, just put all those cards back in the hand. Yeah, I feel like a little bit confident with like Nubatama doing that. As far as premium format goes, again, it basically is if I can survive their early game rush. If I can do that, I have a chance. If I can't, then I lose. Because let's be real, Mega Colony has more than enough tools to whoop Gold Paladin's ass, and Nubatama for definitely sure has more than enough tools to whoop their ass. OTT, I want to say it's 50-50 because all I have to do is worry about that critical in standard format. Not to mention that they're both protect clans, so we know for sure we're going into time. That's all I know. We're going into time. There's no ands or buts about it. We're going into time. Premium format, I'ma just say fuck Ikamishima, Ichitam. You know, fuck them niggas. They can eat a dick, do whatever. Gold Paladin. I mean, not Gold Paladins. Genesis, on the other hand. Again, for some reason, every matchup that I've done with the new version of Genesis and all that other shit, you know, the artist bullshit, I feel like I've been going, I feel like I'm just going to be going into time. I feel like that's going to be the issue. I definitely had to extend their resources, but I just can't do it fast enough. And I feel a little bit confident because, you know, I'm playing Protect, so I can just like PG all their shit, all their major shit. So I'm not completely worried about it, but I'm a little bit worried about it. Premium format, I haven't really seen anybody take advantage of the new Genesis stuff in premium format in order for me to really care about it. Although I know that there are possible builds of doing it, but at the same time, I just haven't seen it yet. I haven't really won it since, so I can't really say nothing. Angel Feathers. Angel Feathers, again, Protect versus Protect. It's 50-50, and also it's possible time that I'm going to go into. I've went against it. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's, I don't know, it's weird. I know for sure that it's going to be a decent role clan going in, because I think out of all 4 of those clans, nobody's really paying attention to Angel Feathers like that, so I guess it's whatever. Premium format, already know it's going to be Gize, and Gridor, I got that Gridor on lockdown, so Gridor is going to have that shit on lockdown, so I'm not even worried about Gize. Oh my god, okay. Kagero. Kagero's weird. Again, I feel like it depends on how many grade 3s I have in hand. If I get hit with the Morikawa curse, I lost. If I don't, I won. It's whatever. I think at this particular point, I think it depends on how much damage trigger my opponent gets, but whatever. I feel confident. Premium format, I feel a little bit more confident going against Kagero more than ever, because Gridor is going to prevent them from using what's his face, Denial Griffin and Defeat Flare, so I don't really have to worry about them two niggas, so we good. Narukami, I fear that shit in standard. I don't really fear that in premium. I don't think they really have a good premium game, my honest opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just me. With both decks, I just don't think they really have like a decent premium game. But I could be wrong. My friend has been using the build that has been superior riding. So again, it works. And there's something with the premium build, but I don't think it's good enough. Murakumo, all I gotta say is fuck Hyuga. That's all I gotta say. Fuck Hyuga, fuck Shiryuki. It's whatever. I again 50-50. I don't really care about my field too much, but it's the constant gigantic attack power that I'm really caring about, and that Shiryuki. It's those two that I'm worried about. But as far as Hyuga bouncing my field back into like the deck, I don't really care about it. Just bait that shit for triggers, just whatever, yada yada. But and also I have ways to protect my pieces too, like my major combo pieces. So again, I'm not really super worried about it. Premium format, I don't really see anybody playing Murakumo in premium. Like, it's a good deck. I have a premium Murakumo deck. It's okay. It's not one of those things where it's like I have to worry about it, and it's not really a bad deck. It's just, it can be anything else. Tachikaze, oh my god. Tachikaze is basically, if I have too many grade 3s in hand, I lost. Because you already know that deck early game rushes like hell. And it's like, if they don't kill you in the first 3 turns, if they don't kill you in 3 turns, you basically got the game. Like, it's not always going to be that particular thing, but that's usually the major outcome to like most Tachikaze. Like, I have the deck, so I kind of sort of know like how it feels not to kill your opponent fast enough, and if you let it drag on too long, like how helpless you'll be. But outside of that, like, it's okay. I don't know. Premium format, I have like strides for Tachi, so I can make a premium format Tachis, but I haven't went against anybody else's. So I feel like if I was to run into Tachikaze for premium, I'm probably going to guess that I'm gonna lose, but I'm not too sure. I feel like if I'm able to get to my Gridora stride fast enough, then I should have the possibility of winning. But outside of that, I don't know. Nubatama, for sure, in both formats, I lost. Moving on. Pale Moon, standard format. Standard format is gonna be weird. Like, I understand how Lukier works. I understand like how strong in numbers that deck can actually get, but I'm not really worried about it too much. Like, I'm worried about it somewhat, but I'm not worried about it too much. Premium format, I ain't gonna say it's bad, but Gridora, that's all I gotta say. Darky Regulars, let's see. Darky Regulars is, I have to kill it really fast. I have to kill it fast enough. I have to make sure that that one dumbass card, you know, oh yeah, you can't, you have to go out with 3 cards in hand. I have to make sure that nigga never comes out. If he comes out, I lost. That's how I'm gonna basically say it. I think Dark Irregular is gonna be one of the very few clans I'm going to be making sure I don't take a lot of damage in the early game. That's basically how I'm looking at it. Premium format, on the other hand, I don't know. It's basically the same answer as Tachikaze. I just do not know. Spike Brothers, 50-50. Again, depends on how great the rescrewed I am in the hand. If I'm grade 3 screwed fast enough, it might happen. I don't know. Premium format depends on who goes first. If I go first, no, it depends on who strives first. If I strive first, I got it. If I don't, there's going to be struggle, but I might still have it. Let's see. Gear Chronicle. Either format, I'm okay. I don't really fear it that much. I don't think there's really much that Gear Chronicle could do until their new support come out. I understand that some people might be trying it out because, you know, the new Genesis stuff came out and we got Valkyrian, so I still might see it, I might not. I really wouldn't be surprised if I do see it. So it's low key in the air. It's whatever happens. Link Joker. Link Joker's a weird matchup. I'm not going to say I completely lost that matchup, but it's weird. It's complicated. I'm not going to say that I have the matchup either. It's just complicated. And this is both counting standard and premium format. I'm not really going to go into too much details of how complicated it is, but I'm going to just say it's complicated. Nova Grapplers. Standard format, I'm fucked. I'm not going to say I'm going to completely lose, but fuck God Hand. That's all I gotta say. Fuck God Hand. That nigga is stupid. Premium format, on the other hand, I haven't seen enough premium format Nova Grapplers, but I am confident that I am going to beat them. I'm not going to say that it's going to be flawless victory beat them, but I'm going to say that I can beat it. Barely. Dimension Police, on the other hand, depends on the format. Standard format, yeah, I still have it. Premium format, there's going to be struggle, but I still think I have it. I think that's how I basically stand with it. Bermuda Triangle, basically what I said with DP. That's basically how I want to go with that. Everything that I said about DP applies to Bermuda Triangle. Grand Blue. I already know the Grand Blue matchup we're going into time. I just don't know the outcome if I want to be able to actually beat it or not. But we'll see. If I ever go against it, we'll see. Then there's Aquaforce. If I don't kill Aquaforce early enough in standard format, I'm fucked. If I don't kill Aquaforce early enough in premium format, it kind of depends. Honestly, I think premium format, I more likely got it, but I feel like that's only if they don't have a decent early game. If they have a very good early game, which 90% of the time they do, I think I could beat it. I don't know, but mid to late game, I got their ass on lockdown. Let's see. Oh, Neo Nectar. Neo Nectar's an iffy one. No, actually, Neo Nectar, I got that on the bag. Because once Ghidorah comes out, Katrina's dead. When I say Katrina's dead, Katrina is dead. Plant tokens, no more. No more plant tokens, no more Katrina, no more plant rush. If they can't kill me by the time I stride, I got this. Standard format, on the other hand, I kind of feel like it's a little bit of the same thing. They don't kill me fast enough, I think I got it. I am going to say that I'm going to be doing pretty decent in standard because I don't think that there's really going to be that many people playing Neo Nectar in standard, but just in case they do, I still kind of know what I'm doing, so it's whatever. Great Nature. Oh man, as much as I love Great Nature, yeah, I think they're gonna hate me. I'm just gonna say that right in and there. Like, I don't know. I think they're gonna hate me. That's just all I'm gonna say is I know they're gonna hate me because regardless of which format, they're fucked either way. So I want to say this is like a near 95% chance of winning. I want to say that. The mirror match of Main Colony. Oh boy, where the hell do I begin? Standard format looks like it's going to be a lot easier going against the mirror matchup compared to premium format. Man, I basically think is whoever pops off first is winning. I think that's how it's basically going to go. Also, the match is going to go on to time. So those are two things I have to look forward to that I don't want to look forward to. But I think that's actually about all the clans. So overall, I know I'm going to get my ass kicked. I just don't know when I'm going to get my ass kicked. Especially in premium. Oh my god. Premium format is, I'm very unprepared and I'm only going by muscle memory. If anybody comes up with something that I'm not really expecting, expect your boy to lose. But for now, this video has been going on long enough. How long has this video been going on for? Jesus Christ, almost 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here and there. This is enough rambling from Mrs. Z Nation, aka Savage Armor Jones and Rafa, signing out. Also, I do hope I do go against Ultimate Vanguard. I actually really want to get that matchup that I highly doubt I'll ever get.